Stop clapping for winners. Join them, ladies and gentlemen. I want to tell you something today that might sting a little, but it's the truth. Too many of us spend our lives clapping for winners, celebrating others' victories, and dreaming about what could be, instead of stepping up to claim our own. You've got to stop being a spectator in your own life. Stop watching from the sidelines and start joining the ranks of the people who make things happen. Some of you are scared of success. You're scared of what it might demand from you. You're scared of failing. I get it. Fear is a natural reaction. But let me tell you something else. The people you're clapping for, they felt fear too. They stumbled. They got rejected. They heard no, more times than they can count. But they didn't stop. They didn't just sit there clapping for someone else. They got in the game. Success doesn't wait for you to feel ready. It doesn't care about your doubts or your excuses. And if you're busy clapping for others while your own dreams sit on the shelf collecting dust, you are letting life pass you by. Today, I want you to make a choice. No more sidelines. No more applause for others while your own gifts go unnoticed. Step up, do the work, earn your victory. It's time to understand one key principle. Winners are made, not born. You don't have to have the perfect circumstances, the perfect connections, or the perfect background. You need focus, consistency, and courage. The moment you decide to join them, you start seeing opportunities where others see obstacles. You start understanding that your life is a reflection of your effort, not of luck. You've got to surround yourself with winners, but here's the catch. Don't just admire them from afar, be in their world. Learn their habits, adopt their mindset, and emulate their discipline. Success is contagious. When you're in the room with winners, you'll stop making excuses, stop waiting, and start doing. So today, I'm telling you, stop clapping. Stop being content with admiration. Start action. Start the hustle. Start the grind. There's a world waiting for you to show up, and the applause you're handing out to others could be the momentum you need for your own breakthrough. Stop clapping for winners. Join them. Stop being a spectator in your own life. Let me tell you something. Too many people live life like they're watching a movie. They sit in the audience, clapping and cheering for everyone else's success, but they forget that they are the main character in their own story. You can watch a man become wealthy and celebrate, but it won't make you rich. You can see someone build a legacy and applaud, but it won't give you yours. Applause is cheap. Action is priceless. Life is not meant to be a spectator sport. Every day you sit back, someone else is taking what could have been yours. Every opportunity you ignore is a chance lost. Winners don't wait for permission. They don't wait for someone to tell them it's their time. They step into their own greatness and claim it, even when nobody is watching. Look at yourself in the mirror. That person staring back, that's the one who has to fight, grind, and make things happen. Nobody else can live your life for you. It's easy to cheer for others because it feels safe. You don't risk anything. You don't face rejection. But safety is the enemy of growth. If you want more, you've got to get uncomfortable. Spectators never win championships. They never reach the top. They applaud from the sidelines while the players on the field are the ones making history. You've got to stop being content with admiration. Admiration doesn't pay bills. Admiration doesn't give you influence. Admiration doesn't transform your life. Action does. The moment you decide to participate in your own life, you'll notice a shift. Opportunities start showing up. People start seeing you differently. Doors that were once closed begin to open. Life is calling you to step up, but you've got to answer. It doesn't care about your doubts, your fears, or your excuses. You're either in the game or you're just a bystander. Being a spectator is a habit. It's comfortable, but comfort won't get you to the place of influence, wealth, and freedom that you're meant for. Every winner you see started somewhere. Nobody was born ready. Nobody was born with everything, but they stopped sitting on the sidelines and started participating in life. You have dreams inside of you that the world needs, but dreams that sit idle are dreams that die. You've got to be willing to take the first step, even if it's shaky. Stop cheering for others. Stop being happy for what they've accomplished while ignoring what you could accomplish. Your story is waiting for you to show up. The truth is simple. You don't have to be perfect to start, but you do have to start to be perfect. Stop spectating. Start acting. Fear is normal, but action is non-negotiable. Let me be real with you. Fear is part of the process. If you're not scared, it probably means you're not going far enough. Winners feel fear. The difference is they don't stop because of it. Fear is a signal. It tells you you're stepping into something bigger than yourself. Don't run from it. Face it. Move through it. Let it fuel you, not paralyze you. Think about the people you admire. Every single one of them faced fear, rejection, and doubt. But they didn't wait for fear to disappear. They moved anyway. Fear is a test. It measures your commitment to your dreams. If you let it win, you'll stay small. If you push through, you'll grow bigger than you ever imagined. Action is non-negotiable. Waiting for the perfect moment is a trap. The perfect moment doesn't exist. The time to move is now, with the tools you have today. The more you face fear, the smaller it becomes. The more you act despite fear, the stronger you get. Winners understand this principle. They know fear is part of the journey, not the end of it. Fear will whisper, "You can't do this." But winners respond with, "Watch me." It's a conversation you have to have with yourself daily. Excuses are born out of fear. "I don't have enough time, money, or connections" is just fear in disguise. Action is the antidote. You've got to learn to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Growth lives in that space. Comfort keeps you small. Fear is just the entrance to your next level. Winners take calculated risks. They step into the unknown knowing they can handle whatever comes. They don't let fear decide their destiny. Fear may knock at your door, but it doesn't get to live in your house. You've got to set boundaries, tell it no, and keep moving forward. Every success story started with fear, but action turned fear into momentum, and momentum turned momentum into legacy. When fear shows up, that's the exact moment you're closest to a breakthrough. Don't shrink back. That's where winners step forward. Fear doesn't disappear, but winners learn to move anyway. They know that courage is not the absence of fear, it's moving forward in spite of it. Action is non-negotiable. Fear will always be there. Winners just choose to show up anyway. Success demands sacrifice. Let's get one thing straight. Success is never free. If it comes easy, it's not worth having. The biggest victories require the biggest sacrifices. Time is a currency. You can spend it watching TV, scrolling on your phone, or partying. But that time could be invested in your dreams. That's a sacrifice you have to make. Comfort is an enemy of growth. Winners give up comfort. They push through pain, late nights, early mornings, and endless grind. Sacrifice is the price of progress. Some people want success, but they're not willing to pay the price. That's why they stay where they are, clapping for others while their dreams die quietly. Sacrifice is not punishment, it's preparation. Every hour, every choice, every effort you put in prepares you for your next level. You may have to give up habits that feel good now, so your future self can feel amazing later. Winners understand this, and they make it happen. Relationships, entertainment, comfort zones, they all demand attention. But winners prioritize their dreams over distractions. Sacrifice is strategic, not reckless. Money alone doesn't make sacrifice meaningful. Sacrifice is about investing in the long term instead of indulging in the short term. Winners are willing to lose today to win tomorrow. They understand delayed gratification is the bridge to long-term success. Every success story has a trail of sacrifice behind it. Don't look at someone else's life and think it came easy. It didn't. Sacrifice is not about losing. It's about gaining in ways that matter. Time invested, energy spent, and focus applied are seeds that grow into legacy. The moment you embrace sacrifice, you begin to see life differently. Challenges aren't threats. They are opportunities to rise. Winners understand that every sacrifice has a purpose. It's not pain, it's growth. It's not loss, it's investment. If you're not willing to pay the price, don't be surprised when you're left applauding others instead of celebrating your own victories. Sacrifice is the currency of winners. You can either spend it wisely or waste it clapping for someone else. Adopt a winner's mindset. Your mind is the battlefield. It will either make you or break you. Winners know this and train their minds every single day. A winner's mindset sees opportunity where others see failure. It turns setbacks into lessons and lessons into breakthroughs. Stop thinking like a victim. Life doesn't owe you anything. Winners don't wait for permission. They create their own luck. The way you think determines the way you live. Negative thoughts produce negative results. Positive, focused thoughts produce winners. Winners don't focus on what they lack. They focus on what they can do with what they have. Resourcefulness beats resources every time. Adopt a mindset that refuses to quit. Challenges will come, obstacles will appear, but your mind is the engine that drives you through it all. Stop comparing yourself to others. Winners measure themselves by their own growth, not by the applause others receive. Believe in possibilities even when logic says otherwise. Your mind is stronger than your circumstances if you allow it to be. Winners visualize their success. They imagine it, speak it, and walk in it even before it manifests. That's power. The power of the mind. A strong mindset rejects excuses. I don't have this. I can't do that. It's too late. All of that stops when you decide to think like a winner. Winners cultivate mental resilience. Every rejection, every failure, every mistake becomes fuel, not defeat. Surround your mind with ideas, knowledge, and people that elevate you. Winners understand that mental environment is everything. Adopt a mindset that celebrates progress, no matter how small. Success is built one decision, one action at a time. Winners know that mindset is not optional. You can have skills, talent, and resources, but without the right mindset, you'll still be clapping for others. Train your mind to see abundance, embrace challenges, and refuse mediocrity. That's how winners think, and that's how winners win. Surround yourself with winners. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Stop kidding yourself. Your circle defines your trajectory. Winners seek out other winners. They know that energy, habits, and ideas are contagious. Negative people drain your potential. It's not about jealousy or competition. It's about alignment. If you want to rise, you need a network of people who lift you higher. Look around. Are the people you hang with pushing you forward or holding you back? Winners choose carefully. Winners don't waste time explaining themselves to negative people. They find like-minded individuals who share their vision. Influence matters. When you're in the presence of winners, their attitude, discipline, and drive begin to rub off on you. Winners understand the power of mentorship. They learn from those who have walked the path before them. Surrounding yourself with winners accelerates growth. Avoid toxic people who criticize, discourage, or gossip. Their energy is poison. Winners protect their mental and emotional space. Winners collaborate, not compete. They understand that lifting others doesn't diminish them. It strengthens the circle. Your network can either anchor you to mediocrity or propel you into greatness. Choose wisely. Sometimes you have to leave old friends behind to make room for new winners in your life. Growth demands difficult choices. Winners invest in relationships that challenge them, stretch them, and push them to be better every day. Don't just admire winners from afar, be in their world, learn their habits, and absorb their mindset. The energy you surround yourself with will determine the quality of your life. Winners know this instinctively and act accordingly. Step into rooms where success is happening. That's how you stop clapping for others and start claiming your place among the winners. Consistency trumps motivation. Motivation is temporary. It comes and goes like the wind. Winners don't rely on it. They rely on consistency. You can feel inspired today, but what about tomorrow? What about the day after? Motivation fades, but discipline lasts. Winners show up every day, even when they don't feel like it. Rain or shine, setback or success. They do the work. Habits are the foundation of success. Small, consistent actions compound over time. That's how legacies are built. Don't wait to feel like it. Winners act first and feelings follow. Discipline creates results. Motivation follows results. Inconsistent effort produces inconsistent results. Winners know that showing up every day is non-negotiable. You've got to trust the process. The seeds you plant today may not bear fruit immediately, but consistent care guarantees a harvest. Winners embrace routine. They know the power of repetition. Mastery comes from doing the basics over and over again. Small actions repeated consistently will outpace sporadic bursts of effort. That's why winners succeed where others fail. Consistency beats talent when talent doesn't show up. Many gifted people never reach their potential because they give up too soon. Winners understand that progress isn't always visible, but it's happening behind the scenes. Patience and consistency are key. Stop waiting for the perfect moment, perfect conditions, or perfect motivation. Start showing up, even imperfectly, every day. Winners celebrate small wins because small wins lead to bigger wins, and bigger wins lead to momentum. Consistency builds trust. Trust in yourself, trust in your skills, and trust in the process. That's what sets winners apart. Don't rely on inspiration to act. Rely on consistency. That's how winners win, and that's how you join them. Stop admiring, start executing. Admiration feels good, doesn't it? Watching someone else win, seeing their life glow, it warms your heart. But warmth doesn't feed your soul. Action does. You can clap, you can cheer, you can post on social media. But none of that builds your future. Execution is what turns dreams into reality. Winners understand that admiration without action is wasted energy. Every moment you spend idolizing someone else is a moment you're neglecting your own greatness. Stop waiting for a sign. Stop waiting for someone to give you permission. Winners create their own signs and take their own action. Admiring is safe. It doesn't require courage, discipline, or effort. Execution requires all three. And that's what separates spectators from champions. Stop thinking about what could happen and start doing what must happen. Every idea you have is useless if it's trapped in your mind. Winners don't just plan, they implement. They don't just dream, they build. Every successful person you know was once an executor, not an admirer. Admiration is passive. Execution is active. Life rewards the active. If you want to stop clapping and start winning, you must act. Take the first step, no matter how small. Start today. Don't wait for perfect conditions because perfection never comes. Execution begins where excuses end. Winners fail, stumble, and make mistakes, but they learn, adapt, and continue. Execution is not about being flawless. It's about being relentless. Stop comparing your starting point to someone else's peak. Execution is about progress, not comparison. One step today is worth 10 applause moments tomorrow. Admiration is temporary. Execution creates momentum. Momentum produces results. Results inspire confidence. Confidence fuels more action. Every winner you see has a history of executing while others watched. They made decisions, took risks, and refused to let fear hold them back. The moment you start executing consistently, you stop being a spectator. You stop being a fan. You become a participant in the game of life. Stop admiring and start executing. Your future is waiting, but only for those who are willing to do the work. Your victory is waiting, but you've got to claim it. Listen closely. Your victory is out there. It's not a myth. It's not reserved for someone else. It's waiting for you. But you have to reach for it. Life doesn't hand out success on a silver platter. Winners take what's theirs. They claim it. They step into it with courage and determination. You can stand on the sidelines and wonder why it hasn't come to you, or you can move forward and make it happen. The choice is yours. Stop waiting for luck, timing, or the perfect moment. Winners create opportunities. They turn doors into gateways. Your victory will require action, sacrifice, consistency, and courage. It will test you in ways you never imagined, but it is worth it. Nothing changes until you decide to step up. Until you stop clapping for others and start running toward your own prize. Winners understand that every obstacle is a signal, not a stop sign. They see challenges as steps on the path to victory. Your past does not define you. Your mistakes, failures, and setbacks do not determine your future. Claiming your victory starts today, regardless of yesterday. Winners take responsibility. They don't blame circumstances, people, or luck. They take control of what they can and push forward. Don't wait for validation. Your victory doesn't need approval, it needs action. Go after it with everything you've got. Surround yourself with people who inspire, challenge, and hold you accountable. Your environment will either accelerate or stall your victory. Every decision you make is a step toward or away from your goal. Winners are deliberate with their steps. They don't wander. They move with intention. Patience is not inaction. Winners understand that consistent action, even small, leads to results. Trust the process. Keep moving. The world may applaud others, but your applause is nothing without action. Stop celebrating victories you haven't earned. Step into your own. Your victory is waiting, but you've got to claim it. Don't let fear, doubt, or hesitation keep you from what's already yours. Step up. Join the winners. Stop clapping for winners. Join them now. Listen to me. Everything I've shared with you today comes down to one undeniable truth. Life is not a spectator sport. You were not born to sit on the sidelines, applauding while others take the lead. You were born to step up, to rise, to claim your place among the winners. All the fear you feel, all the doubts that creep into your mind, all the distractions pulling at your time, they are nothing compared to the power inside of you. Winners don't wait for circumstances to be perfect. Winners don't wait for fear to vanish. They act anyway. They rise anyway. They execute anyway. You've heard it in these keynotes. Stop being a spectator. Face your fear. Embrace sacrifice. Adopt the mindset of a winner. Surround yourself with greatness. Stay consistent. Execute relentlessly. And claim your victory. Every single one of these steps is not optional. They are the building blocks of the life you dream about. Here's the reality. The applause you give to others does not build your destiny. Admiration alone does not pay your bills, secure your future, or fulfill your purpose. Action does. Execution does. Commitment does. You have to decide today that you will no longer be content watching others win while your own dreams gather dust. Your victory is waiting. It has been waiting all along. But it cannot be handed to you. You must reach for it, fight for it, work for it, and own it. Step into the room where winners are, learn from them, align with them, and become one of them. I want you to leave here with this burning in your heart. Stop clapping for winners. Join them. Show up in your life like you mean it. Take control of your future. Move past fear, excuses, and hesitation. The time is now. The choice is yours. And when you finally step into your power, when you finally claim your victory, you will realize something extraordinary. The applause you once gave to others will pale in comparison to the life you've built for yourself. You will no longer watch history happen. You will make history. So rise up, take your place, and remember, the world doesn't need spectators. It needs winners. And that winner is waiting inside of you. Step up, join them, own your destiny. Your time is now. Your victory is yours. Go claim it.